Long ago, in a village hidden in distant mountains, there lived a young man named Kai. Life in that village was simple, yet filled with challenges. Kai, like many others, struggled daily against the uncertainties and difficulties that life imposed upon him. One cloudy morning, as Kai walked through the fields in search of answers to his anxieties, he spotted a distinct figure in the distance, meditating silently under an ancient tree. Curious and desperate for guidance, Kai approached and realized it was the ancient ninja, a master known for his deep wisdom and the serenity that emanated from his presence. Kai, still hesitant, approached the ancient and asked, "Master, life has been very difficult for me. I can't find peace amid so many adversities. What should I do?" The ancient ninja, with a calm and welcoming look, smiled gently before beginning to speak. He explained that inner peace does not depend on external circumstances, but on the state of mind and heart. "There was a time," said the ancient, "when I also sought answers in the things around me, without realizing that they had always been within me." The ancient ninja then began to share a story from his own youth, a time when he faced a great trial. He recounted how, in a difficult battle, he was consumed by anger and resentment after losing one of his closest companions. For months he carried this pain like a burning flame in his chest, which slowly consumed him. Until one day, an old master told him, "Holding on to anger is like holding a sharp blade with your own hands. The blade doesn't harm the person you intend to strike, but yourself." These words resonated deeply within him and led him to understand the power of forgiveness. Kai listened attentively as the ancient spoke about the process of forgiveness, which was not easy but necessary to free the heart from the chains of the past. The ancient ninja explained that forgiveness does not mean forgetting or allowing evil to prevail, but rather releasing oneself from the weight that prevents us from moving forward. He recounted that when he forgave the one who had caused him so much pain, he felt a lightness he had never experienced before. "It was like lifting a great burden off my shoulders," said the ancient, "and it allowed me to see the world with new eyes, free from the veil of hatred." Inspired by the ancient's account, Kai asked what else he could do to find peace on his journey. The ancient ninja smiled again and spoke about living with intention. "Every action we take should reflect what lies deepest in our hearts," he said. "There was a time when I fought without purpose, merely reacting to the challenges that arose. But when I began to direct my actions towards a greater goal, aligned with my values, my life transformed. I began to live each day as if it were a blank page, where I could write my own story." The ancient ninja then shared the importance of generosity. He reminded Kai that true generosity is not just about offering material things, but about sharing our time, care, and attention. He told a story of when, as a young man, he offered his own shelter to an unknown traveler during a storm. That night, the traveler, who seemed to be just an ordinary person, revealed himself to be a disguised sage who taught him valuable lessons about life. "When we open our hearts to others," said the ancient, "we ourselves receive the greatest gifts, which are invisible to the eyes." Kai reflected on everything he had heard and asked the ancient ninja how he could maintain calm during times of great turbulence. The ancient closed his eyes for a moment, as if reliving an old memory, and replied, "Life is like a river that flows, sometimes calm, sometimes stormy. The key to peace is learning to float on its waters without being carried away by the currents." He explained that, just like in meditation, we must practice equanimity, the ability to remain serene, even when life's winds try to shake us. "This is our story," said the ancient, emphasizing that we all face challenges, but it is our response to them that defines our path. "But how can I, Master, embrace change without fear?" Kai asked. The ancient ninja then revealed a secret he had learned over the years. Everything in life is impermanent, and resisting change is resisting the very nature of existence. He told Kai about a time when he saw a great oak tree felled by a storm, while the bamboo around it remained standing, flexible and resilient. "Be like the bamboo," advised the ancient. "Bend before the changes, but never break." Accepting impermanence is accepting life as it is, with all its uncertainties and wonders. As the conversation drew to a close, Kai felt that something within him had changed. He was no longer the same young man who came there seeking external answers. The ancient ninja, noticing this, placed his hand on Kai's shoulder and said, "Remember, young warrior, that the peace you seek is already within you. Only you have the power to cultivate it." Kai, with tearful eyes, thanked the ancient for his words and teachings. He knew the road ahead would still have challenges, but now he was armed with the wisdom that would allow him to face them with courage and serenity. And so, as Kai walked away, carrying with him the lessons of that day, the ancient ninja watched him disappear down the winding trail. The distant mountains seemed less threatening, and the sky clearer. And for you who watch and listen to us, know that you are also part of this journey. Join us in the next lesson, and together, we will continue to tread the path of wisdom.